Hey YouTube land, Tycondrius here doing another action figure review, and today we're taking a look at another Eagle Force versus Riot figure. Now, this is one of the bad guys from the Eagle Force line, and this is a Riot Commando. So, before we get on to the figure, I'm just going to pop him aside, have a quick look at the box, and then we'll get cracking on the figure itself. So, the little blurb on the front says, "The roving international organization of tyranny, or Riot, wreaks havoc and chaos worldwide." You can see this is done by Fresh Monkey Fiction. You have an image of the character on the front of the box. These boxes are collector friendly in the sense that you don't have to rip open the bubble off the front. It's done in a plastic clamshell, and you slide open at the bottom or the top or the side, whichever one you want, and you just slide that card back out and it releases the figure. So this is one of series 5. I've already reviewed Agent Grim, the Grim Reaper leader from this series. The other figures in this line is Sandstorm, Silverback, Major Draconis, and Matt Matheson. It does show these two figures, Whiteout Mercenary and Tactical, or the Whiteout the Mercenary and Warhol the Tactical Mission Ninja Trooper. Now, these guys didn't appear to be available for Series 5 that are up on Big Bad Toy Store. They only have the core guys here, the 4 at the top and the 2 at the bottom. So there's only the 6 in total. I'm not sure what the story with these other 2 are. They could have been planned for release coming soon kind of thing, or I'm not too sure. So the little write-up on the top of the box. So if I just scroll up my camera there. Yep, moving it too much. There we go. So, Riot Commando, Urban Combat Specialist. These guys are the nastiest of the nasty. They have zero concerns for themselves, their fellow soldiers, and certainly anyone that may be caught in a crossfire. And that is written by a character called Takedown, which I believe is from Series 2, which is this guy, the Urban Operations Officer. You can see there's a Riot Commando here, which is an Advanced Infantry Operative, and the previous one in Series 5 was another Riot Commando, which was the Elite Terrorist Operative, and now this one is the Urban Combat Specialist. So the Riot Commandos seem to have different versions, different paintworks, depending on where they're positioned or which sort of warfare that they're doing. So Riot leadership, I'll bring it back here. Riot leadership, the stuff up here says, Riot leadership began develop of a specialized team of Riot Commandos dedicated to frontline urban combat. Reinforced by the Commando shock troops, these operatives are stronger, meaner, and more willing to pay the ultimate price in service of Riot. Completely ruthless and without scruples, they are conditioned to operate without hesitation or conscience, not caring whether an enemy soldier or a civilian is in their crosshairs. So that is a little read up for this guy. We'll just move these boxes aside. We'll bring in the figure himself. So we'll run down his accessories first. So he comes with 2 weapons, which he has a holster for one and he can hold the other. But before we get onto the weapons, we'll go through his accessory bag. So he comes with a bag behind the actual figure and has a whole bunch of accessories in there. It comes in Eagle Force stand. It would be handy if you could see these. Oop. Let me move my camera down again. Sorry about this. Oop. So he comes with a accessory of an Eagle Force stand. It doesn't have the Riot logo on it. It just says Eagle Force, which is the same Eagle Force stand that came with Agent Grim. He comes with a balaclava designed head, which is pretty cool. He comes with a pair of goggles for that head, so you can actually have multiple looks to these guys. And he also comes with that beret done in the maroon color. So all in all, you can have a fully decked out head with the goggles and the beret. You can have just the beret on its own without the goggles, or you can have just the masked head, the balaclava head without anything. He then comes with a set of outstretched hands, which are these. They're done in black with a red deco on the back of the palm, or on the back of the palms. or on the knuckles, I should say. He has 2 punchy fists. In fact, I think, if I remember correctly, he came with the punchy fists in the box, and I swapped out to the trigger finger hands. So he comes with a grasp hand, like a sword grasp hand. So that has a left and right. He's currently wielding his right version. And he comes with a left and right trigger finger hand, which he's currently wielding his left trigger finger hand. So all in all, he's actually a really cool figure. So if I take, his gun is very similar to, I think it's a G36 is the kind of model. They're kind of a fairly standard kind of, I'm not sure if they're considered a machine gun or a submachine gun. I think they're a submachine gun, but it doesn't have a removable magazine or anything. It's cast in this kind of black plastic, and it's not too bad. And again, just like with all the other figures, he comes with one of these 9mm pistols that fit in the holster. Now, I will say, I think the holsters are a little bit tighter on this than on some of the others. Like, it does stand up to the tappy test, but it will fall out after a while. Whereas with Santini, when I did a review for him, all I had to do was turn them upside down and the pistol just dropped straight out. So, design-wise, he reuses a lot of parts from other figures as well. So he uses a lot of that kind of base figure sculpt from Captain Eagle here, if I just bring him in. So you can see he shares parts, the arms, except for the lower arm on this side, are pretty much the upper arms, except for the lower arms, are crossovers. The lower legs, and I would imagine the body underneath the body armor is the same. And then he kind of has the same kind of boot cut as Agent Grim, where he has the rotation on the boot, but he has these knee pads. He has double hinged knees. He has forward on the leg. He has that holster. He has a rocker ankle. He has the double peg holes on the feet. He has a little Riot logo. It's very hard to see on this guy because he is maroon color, and the logo is also maroon and black with the Riot in white on it. So it's a little harder to see on these guys. I would imagine on the other versions of these, like the urban camouflage looking one, the Riot symbol is a bit better. The head is pretty cool. It has this cool bucket helmet with these goggles and this kind of almost samurai look face mask kind of type thing going on. It has like a grill on it, and it has like vents on it and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And he has a good 360 with this if you want. He can't really look up too much, but not too bad. He looks down pretty well. He does have that waist swivel, which is same to all the figures. He doesn't have an upper diaphragm. It's basically right underneath here. He has the arms that hinge all the way that way and rotate to 360. The elbow can rotate 360 and is on a hinge. And the wrists can rotate 360, and depending on which hand you have, either the vertical or horizontal arm movement on these guys. Legs can split that much, and as I said, he double knees, that boot cut, and the ankles, and he has the double peg holes on the base of the feet. So all in all, he is a pretty articulated looking cool dude. Comes with a good few accessories. As compared to the other figures, he actually has the alternate head with the extra kind of bits and bobs to it. So you can have the, is it the unmasked head? Well, I'm guessing is an unhelmeted head. The head is on a ball peg, so if you want to pop it off, you can pop on the other head. Hopefully I might be able to do this on screen. I know the neck joint needs to be heated up a bit on some of them before it will pop on. I think this is the case. You might need to heat the head a bit, but just for what it should look like, you can have them looking like kind of like that, except the neck should be further down on the head should be further down on the peg. But you have like a kind of almost commando, like Snake Eyes commando look to him, which is kind of cool. And the body armor is kind of cool. It is, I wouldn't say unique to this guy, but it is definitely different to how the body armor on Captain Eagle looks, and it's the same with the body armor on, I'll dig them out from underneath everyone. It is again different body armor to the one that Agent Grim came with. So might as well go ahead and do a size comparison. Now I do believe the legs are the same on these guys. He has the except with the exception that Agent Grim has these studs kind of painted in. But we'll go get these guys standing together so you can see the height, and I'm going to show these accessories before I lose them all back into the baggie that they come with. It is handy that they come with these little baggies that you can store all the accessories in so you don't lose them. And it's just a little kind of small ziplock bag, so you can kind of close it and show it behind them. So we'll do a size comparison. We'll bring in a whole bunch of other figures and we'll have a look-see at how they look stacked. So here he is with that dude from Mandalorian. We have one of the Crimson Twins from 25th anniversary G.I. Joe line. Got good old Superman from the Spin Masters DC line. Although I don't think they've done much with the DC version of Superman and the DC characters. The Batman line seems to be far more successful than the DC stuff. I don't see that much in the line of DC stuff. Here's Wheatley from the Jurassic World line. And just because I have one handy, there is the Jungle Hunter Predator, the newer version, the unmasked version from the Hiya Toys line. Let's just see if we can get him to stand without knocking everyone over. So there you go, guys. Just a quick video review for the Riot Commando. If you have this guy already from the previous waves, I'm pretty sure he's the same figure, just done in different deco. At least that's what it looks like from the card art. It looks like the same figure, different deco. You got Urban Combat Specialist, which is this guy. It was a terrorist. What were they called on the previous? Advanced Infantry Operative, and the Terrorist Troopers Operation Infantry. Was it? Elite Terrorist Operative was the first version. So they do look pretty good. I do recommend getting these. These should be available for either pre-order at the time of this recording. Should be still available from Big Bad Toy Store. I think this wave is still up, still in stock. It could be back on pre-order, but I know some of the other waves are still on pre-order. So when they come in, and I have some pre-ordered. I think I have some individual figures pre-ordered from the certain waves. I didn't go all out in every wave. So if I do get those, it'd be great. Or if the people who created this line are watching my videos and would like to send some samples my way, that would be awesome. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video review for the Eagle Force Riot Commando. I will be doing the other figures from Series 5, and hopefully as I get other figures along the line, I will be doing videos for those. So hope you enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Cheers.